I know you feel it in the nighttime, and you've given all your days while they were waiting on the right time. You went and made your wave. I don't need reasons to live. There's no reason to quit, it's all I know. So once again, I'm gone with the summer. Yeah. Gone with the summer. Once again, I'm gone with the summer. They be trying to count us out, we highly endowed. They must not know what's at stake, what we fighting about. This tradition to a wordsmith and missile shooter. How my automatic sniper, I bet this'll do ya. I give reason and ether to all the line soldiers. I'm undefeated, my region remains on my shoulders. I've cried nights, that's only because of highlights. I find life in knowing I'm playing mine right. Wicked crimes from them wanna-be crowned. Try to lead me to the deep where I might cunningly drown. At times I thought they got me where they wanted me now. But like the sun, I rise up when I don't wanna be down, and that's real. I know you feel it in the nighttime, and you've given all your days while they were waiting on the right time. You went and made your wave. I don't need reasons to live. There's no reason to quit, it's all I know. So once again, I'm gone with the summer. Yeah. Gone with the summer. They ain't never been eye to eye with Satan in the broad daylight. Gone left while they all sway right. A true maverick, unbothered by what y'all made right. A naysayer slayer, I'm filleting all daylight. Yeah, we in that upside down, I manage not to sink. They keep our eyes wide shut, I manage not to blink. Another decade or maybe they not faking. Maybe it's more to it, maybe we got taken advantage of. Either way, the damage is done. The bottom feeders get to eat all them glamorous crumbs. Where all them seekers of truth, the speakers of the youth. We come and go with the summers, keep believing in you. I know you feel it in the nighttime, and you've given all your days while they were waiting on the right time. You went and made your wave. I don't need reasons to live. There's no reason to quit, it's all I know. So once again, I'm gone with the summer. Yeah. Gone with the summer. Yeah. Once again, I'm gone with the summer.
Gone with the summer. Gone with the summer, y'all. All right, hold on. I just realized I left my laptop open, so I'm hearing the feedback. So let me pause this. Let me just put a little. I'm not gonna play the entire song, but we're gonna be right back. Let me just turn that off.
I know you feel it in the nighttime, and you've given all your days while they were waiting on the right time. You went and made your wave. I don't need reasons to live. There's no reason to quit, it's all I know. So once again, I'm gone with the summer. Yeah.
All right. All right, welcome back, y'all. Oh my goodness. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. We're also live on Facebook, The Kempire and Kempire Daily on Facebook. We're live on Twitch and Twitter. We're also live backstage on TikTok. Thank you all for being here. It is election day here in the United States. So if you haven't voted early or if you haven't voted already today, be sure to vote because your voice does matter. So vote. I got my sticker and everything, y'all. Doop. All right, go vote, go vote, go vote, go vote. If you can, some people can, for whatever reason. This is our Tuesday Takeover where we talk about a variety of reality TV news, pop culture news as well. Before we went live, I posted a new video talking about Tia Mowry. You know who I'm talking about, sister. Well, apparently she's shading Corey. And look, I know people are going to say, well, she just liked the video and she just put some eye emojis in it. So, I mean, she could be talking about her new poo. We're not stupid. And she knows it. And even if it was that, she knows that we're going to think that it's about Corey. So the video that she liked and she put the eye emojis was a video talking about a toxic partner that doesn't want to pay bills. I put it on our list of hot topics that we can discuss. We will be taking a select few of callers later today. So feel free to weigh in on the Tia Mowry situation. Damn. I didn't expect to wake up to that. It's election day. But look, the celebs are still celebbing on social media. Guys, once you come into the room, be sure to like the video. It's an easy and free way of supporting not just my channel, but other channels as well. You know, yesterday I wasn't complaining, but I was telling you how abnormally warm it was in New York City. Well, that has changed. It is now frigid. I'm like that's why I put the song Gone with the Summer by Avatar. I know you guys are always asking who the look. All right, I'm trying to keep up with all the things, all right? And the people helping me are trying to keep up as well, all right? So Avatar, Gone with the Summer, because summer is gone. Cold. Like literally, my fingertips are cold now. But I try to keep the studio at an even temperature because with the lights and everything that's going on in my own histrionics, I end up working up a sweat. But if you're new to Tuesday Takeover, please understand it is a mashup of just reality TV talk, reality TV news, and pop culture news. If that is not your thing, it's okay. You can always find out our short form and our specific reality TV recaps on those videos. Be sure to subscribe. We're almost at 200,000 subscribers. And shout out to all of you that send Cash Apps, Venmos, PayPals. We see that after the live. It is greatly appreciated. It helps us to continue to elevate all the things that we do here, from the lights, from the sound, from the background, from just social media engagement and things like that, when we're trying to improve all the things that we do. Editing software, adding things. All of what you're doing, watching this video, sharing this video, telling people about what we do here is so important as well. So thank you to all of you that support in any way that you can. All right. But liking the video is a very easy and free way to do it. Thank you. All right. So let's just get in. Okay. So we talked a little bit about the Tia and Corey situation. For the long form video, check out the video that I posted before this live. So let's get into, before we get into like news and things like that, let's get into 90 Day Fiance. We mix it up. Every once in a while, we'll start out with some news and then we'll do 90 Day Fiance. But let's talk about 90 Day The Single Life. Okay, so 90 Day The Single Life is having some of your past favorites, come on the show, this show, because now they're single and they're looking to mingle. All right. Oh God, this woman will be the worst, always. Now she's not sure how she feels about Mike. Remember Mike, the man that he brought her here from the Ukraine, and they had such a tumultuous relationship. It went left very quickly. But she was always the annoying one, Natalie. Well, Mike did a really upstanding thing. He sent money to Natalie's mom in Ukraine so she can get out, because as you know, there is a war in Ukraine. So he sent money and she's like, that is so wonderful of him. I need to go visit him and get my passport and birth certificate. Girl, why does he still have it? Well, Mike is up in Washington State living with his mama now. Are we surprised? But I'm here for the mama, because the mama is going to keep Mike on track. Because I have to say, watching her on the boat to the part of town that Mike is from, where he lives, I was like, okay, this is kind of nice hearing her say, when I first arrived in America, this is the first place that I stayed. I remember looking, and I was like, oh, woo, 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 Natalie, woo, woo, woo. No, I remember who Natalie is, and hopefully Mike does as well. So this episode, we really just see her journey to Washington. We see them reconnect, but that's it. We don't see them talk about their issues. Or now, when the producer asks us, do you think about maybe things could work out with Mike? And she's like, this is really, Natalie? No, you and Mike do not need to get back together. Please, for the love all things holy and dear, please do not get back with Mike. And Mike, do not get back with her. Don't forget. I understand why Mike helped her mom. Her mom was always so sweet. Even though she didn't speak very little English, you could just tell, sweet woman, very unlike Natalie. No, very unlike Natalie. Just saying. Just saying. Oh my goodness. Oh, I was supposed to start off with some good news. Well, no, the good news is it's election day. We have the right to vote. We have the right to vote. So that's our good news today. We still have the right to vote. I'm just saying, Roe versus Wade was overturned. So I'm just saying, let's celebrate that we still have the right to vote. Just saying. Thinking. Nikki, thank you so much for the Substar. We appreciate you watching on TikTok. Shout out to everyone watching on TikTok. We are live on the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. We're also live on the Kempire and Kempire Daily on Facebook. We're live on Twitch and Twitter. Hey, Twitter. I see you guys. We'll talk about Twitter in a second. Oof. So Mike and Natalie, don't get back together, please, for the love of God. Tanya, I'm the more that I see Tanya on 90 Days of Single Life, the more I'm reminded why I didn't like her originally. Now she wants to be a lesbian. It's giving me Stephanie. Remember Stephanie? The one that everyone was like, she's not a lesbian. She's not a lesbian. Then we got her on 90 Days of Single Life, and she made a lot of money. I think millions or almost $1 million from passing gas, and then she ended up in the hospital. Okay? So now Tanya is, she says she's going to try women. No, it's giving, I need a story. I want to be on the show. This is how it's paying for my bills. Okay. Get out of my face with that. Get out of my face with that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It's very irresponsible. You know who we're rooting for? We're always rooting for Debbie. Colty's Debbie. Debbie, I'm here for it. You know, I was on the fence. I was on the fence about Debbie moving in with this man in Canada. And I felt like, okay, maybe they're moving too fast. But then all of you said, time's a ticking. Time's a ticking for Debbie. And Debbie's waited a long time. And I actually like this guy for her. And even if it doesn't work out, enjoy your life, Debbie. But move to Canada? If I fell in love with someone that lived in Canada, I mean, I guess I would. Look, I guess I would. How's Canada? I mean, anytime I meet a Canadian while I'm traveling, they're always the nicest people. They're always the nicest people. He seems like a nice guy. I'm wishing the best for Debbie. Debbie's the only reason why I'm watching this season of 90 Days of Single Life. She's the only reason, because I'm rooting for her. And last week we were boo-hooing for her because we were like, damn, she's been through some things. So this week, her new boo meets Colty, and we're still looking at Colty like, and we're looking at Colty's wife like, why? Look, why? But they got over their issue because, you know, during the season, Debbie and Colty were having some issues. And I really didn't necessarily really believe the issues 100%. I do think that there were some issues because it's time for Colty to grow up, and I felt like Debbie was relying on him heavily. But I'm glad that they made peace, and Colty met Debbie's new man. I'm rooting for Debbie. That's all I have to say. I wish we didn't have to get Colty on this season, but I wonder if Colty gets paid for being on this. But he's really just a guest. He's not really like a part of it. Maybe. Who knows? Not our nosy selves. I want to know. Stephanie, thank you so much for the super chat. Stephanie says, just wanted to say hi. I am so proud of you. Hashtag election worker. Hashtag poll worker. Hashtag election 2022. Stephanie, thank you. And shout out, because you know it's always us. the majority of the poll workers, at least every time that I've gone to vote, the majority are people of color that are manning these polling sites. So shout out to all of the polling workers for doing this work that you're doing today and dealing with the people that you're dealing with. Because some of y'all just come and vote and then keep it moving. Stop being problematic, okay? Just vote, do the things, and leave. So shout out to all the poll workers. Thank you, Stephanie, for the super chat. We appreciate you supporting the channel. All right. April said he's a friend of now. I don't know if they have those things with TLC, but I don't need Culty on my screen anymore. Please. All right. Let's move on from that because I do want to talk about, okay, I'm rooting for Tiffany too. However, I did see, and I'm not sure if this story was real, that she's gotten back with Ronald. I hope not. But then I saw this episode this week of 90 Days of Single Life, and Tiffany says that every time she's on FaceTime with Ronald, with the kids, he wants to use that opportunity to flirt with her. This episode, he's like, I can't move on without you. But she went on that date with that cute, this guy was a lot cuter than her FB from before. This guy was a lot cuter, and he's a comedian. Look, the way to my heart is to make me laugh and feed me. And feed me, but make me laugh. I love funny people, and I love dark humor. But I want Tiffany. Tiffany, please don't go back to Ronald. You tried this. It's not going to work. He can't even come to the country. It's not going to work. I understand you got a kid, and I feel like that's always the reason why people are like, oh, but we have this child. We have these children. I mean, because he really looks at as her son, as his son. No. Don't do it, Tiffany. Stick with this guy. But we won't know until next week. I like their date. I don't know if I would go horseback riding on my first date with someone, though. It's cute, though. But she's been horseback riding before. I'm rooting for Tiffany. Chastity says Tiffany needs to keep grown men away from her children and let the sweet kiddo of hers be a child. I mean, yeah, that's a lot of these reality TV stars that introduce their children to these men that they're dating too soon. But I feel a little differently because Ronald has been with her for a good amount of years at this point. But at this point, I don't need the kids meeting any of these men, in my opinion. But at the end of the day, her life, her children. All right. Foxy says he's not a good fit for her in the long run. In regards to Ronald, please say you're talking about Ronald. We don't know anything about this new guy. We just know he's a comedian. He seems really nice, but we shall see. You all know, and this is probably the most daunting part of dating, is like it's a process. You gotta sometimes go through all the frogs before you meet your prince or princess. No judgments. Okay. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Foxy says Ronald messed up in South Africa with Tiffany. Yeah. And I feel like it's just going to continue. Tiffany, I get it. Like I said, he's the father of your children, but just, let's just leave it alone. Let's just leave it alone. And we're going to leave them alone. All right. We didn't get Veronica this week, but Veronica, the preview for next week, why are you giving this man so much attention? I get it's a reality show, but why are you smashing things over this man? I feel like that's too much for someone you just started dating. You think first of all, I'm going to be on a reality show smashing TVs and all the things because this man decided he's going to move with his baby mama to Florida? No, I'm not doing it. It's not that deep. Veronica, and I'm rooting for you, but it's not that deep. We didn't get her this week, though. We did get Caesar, though. And as Caesar what's Caesar giving that lady? Caesar was giving that lady a pedicure, right? He was doing. He's a a manicurist thingy. I don't know what they call him. But ever since last week, when you guys called me and told me what Caesar said a while back, I've when he comes on the screen, I'm just like, I mean, I was doing that already, but even more like, Well, his girlfriend, lives in Ukraine and she's refusing to leave because her dad doesn't want to leave Ukraine and he's willing to pay for her to leave Ukraine. And then this lady's like, well, if she's not willing to leave Ukraine and there's a war going on, what makes you think this lady was, what makes you think that she's going to leave Ukraine to come be with you? No lies told. No lies told. I'm glad we got very little of Caesar, though, this week. Who else did I want to talk? I think that was it. Because I don't want to waste too much time on 90 Days of Single Life because, I'm enjoying it probably more than 90 Day Happily Ever After. But it's a quick and easy show, guys. It's available on Peacock, but I believe it's also airing. No, it is definitely airing on TLC at the same time. So be sure to check that out. All right. Foxy said, what did Caesar say? Go watch last week's Tuesday Takeover and listen to the callers. They bring up what Caesar said, or just Google schmoogle it. I can't remember it chapter and verse, and I don't want to repeat what I don't remember exactly. Oh, see? Oh, Chastity says Caesar gets exactly what he deserves. He's a big old dummy. Damn, Chastity. Chastity's on. SS says Caesar thinks he got that good. You know what? Oh my gosh. Oh Lord. All right, let's talk about 90 Day The Single Life. Guys, if you missed it, we did do a Dubai Bling and a Love is Blind Part 1 recap last week. Be sure to check that out. This week, I probably will be doing a recap of Love is Blind and Bling Dubai if I get caught up. Because I'm still, I'm doing all the things. But you know what I did end up watching over the weekend? And I posted it on my community tab. This is why you got to be checking out the community tab. Buy My House this weekend on Netflix with our girl Nina Parker is so good. Oh, I didn't mean to press that one. Oh my. I forgot to bring up a picture. Let me bring up a picture so you guys know what I'm talking about. Hold on. It's such a good show. You know, I don't recommend shows that I truly believe in. Oh my, this is such an amazing show. Such an amazing show. I already watched, it's only 6 episodes. It's not very long. But you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me just bring this up so you guys can see what show I'm talking about. Look, I'm producing, doing all the things, y'all. Doing all the things. All right. Okay. Buy My House on Netflix. I know all of you are asking, are you going to watch Buying Beverly Hills? I'm still on the fence. It's Mauricio. I'm still on the fence, but a lot of you said it's a good show. And you know I love real estate and looking at decor. But Buy My House to me is a mix of real estate and Shark Tank. You could learn so much from this show. It's such a good show. I hope Netflix renews it because it was so good. Because we're looking at different types of property. Some on the low end, some on the high end. And all these people saying, well, this is what we want to do. Some people are trying to sell their house. Some of these people are trying to partner with these real estate moguls. And Nina is the host of it all, wearing the Nina Parker collection. Go ahead, Nina. You better work. And she has been. So Nina hosts this show, but all of these folks around her are real estate moguls, all right? And investors. So this show, go watch it. Go watch it. You can binge watch it. It's very easy binge watch. And I literally could watch it again because I just want to look at the properties. But when they start negotiating Buy My House, you're like, oh, wait a second. And when they explain, well, if I buy your house, you're going to miss out on paying for this, this, and this. Or this is the reason why I'm not going to, it doesn't fit for me. Or why I don't think you priced this correctly. It's like Shark Tank, but for real estate. It's amazing. Go check it out. It's on Netflix. They're not paying me, but they should. No, but I tell you guys when I think that something's good and I think that you'll find it entertaining, and it's an easy watch. It's an easy watch and you can learn something. Okay? And don't forget to rate it because it matters. All right? So we can get a season 2. You know we love real estate and it's all about real estate. There's no side drama. What they do, which, you know, this is what production has to do. They do pull at your heartstrings. Everyone has their own little personal story. There was this one lady, though. She was a little too overly touchy with her husband. Like, she was just a little too flirtatious, like, in public with her husband. And even the judges were like, what is going on here? It's good. You get a little personal story. You get a little negotiation. You get a little real estate. And you get a little, like, learning. Buy My House on Netflix. All right. Guys, welcome back to Tuesday Takeover. This is where we talk about a variety of reality TV news, pop culture news, and all the things in between. Don't forget to like the video. It's an easy and free way of supporting not just my channel, but other channels that talk about similar topics. Again, be sure to check out everything that you missed so far this week. Also, check out our podcast, Kempire Radio, on all podcast platforms. Don't forget to rate and review because it does matter. Rate it on your favorite podcast platform. And don't forget to subscribe to the Kempire Radio YouTube channel. I will be posting the visual version of last week's episode there. So stay tuned for that. All right. And shout out to our Team Kempire and Royal Court members in the chat and in the replay crew. We appreciate you guys. And shout out to our moderators. We could not do this without our moderators, guys. So don't forget to say hello to the moderators. Let's get back into this. Let's talk about 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After. This might need to, no, not might. What are you talking about, Kempire? Hold on. No, this needs to be Angela's last season. This was another episode of Angela calling Michael the B word. Look, Michael's not perfect. If Michael really did lie to her and say, I'm going to delete my Instagram, and just so that they could have and make love to each other. Then he's wrong for that. But I'm over Angela. Angela saying, I forgot her exact words, but she referred to Michael as causing her a lot of stress. And I was like, watching you talk to Michael causes us anxiety and stress. I don't know what's going on with Angela. She conveniently, there's not another flight out of Nigeria for 2 days, so she can film for 2 more days. I can't with them. I specifically can't with Angela, though. She's too much. I mean, she's always been too much. But I think after how many seasons of watching her, I feel like she's definitely gotten worse. Anyone else? Like, I know she's always been bad, but doesn't anyone feel like she's gotten worse? Like, the way she's acting in this man's country. And she literally says that she has someone check his, because he has her blocked on Instagram. Angela, you could have did it yourself. You didn't need to have a friend go create or go see what he's saying on his Instagram. But anyways, so the friend says that, you know, this other woman was wishing him a happy birthday. Oh my God, I cannot with Angela and Michael. And look, and some people I saw on Pillow Talk, I forgot his name. Oh my God, I can't think of his name. He's from Cameroon. He says that is something in Cameroon that they'll say, my person. Thank you, my person. And Angela's like, I'm the only one that should be your person. Look, I mean, I get it. Angela's very insecure, apparently, and very controlling. But I do think that there's certain cultural differences in terminology. Those of you that watch in Africa, is that, in specifically Nigeria, is that something that you guys say to friends, my person? I don't think that would bother me, honestly. I don't think, me personally, I don't know. I don't think that would bother me. Okay. Let me see. Foxy says, I feel bad for Michael at this point. Angela is downright disgusting. Michael should just be given a green card at this point. I'm surprised that it's taken this long. But at the same time, I'm wondering, did they really even file for the paperwork? I'm wondering if did they really file for the paperwork? Sonia, I'm not going to even bring up what you said, but I speculated that maybe there is some other substance going on with Angela. There have been accusations out there. I don't know. However, based off her behavior, I feel like her behavior has definitely gotten worse. I really do. I really do feel like her behavior has gotten worse. All right. Sister on the Move says, oh, there we go. Angela needs to go along with the other toxic people on TLC. All right. We didn't get Jenny and Submit this week, but we did get this couple. So as you know, Andre and Liz are pregnant. So this week, look, I'm telling you, I find myself with certain couples on Happily Ever After just getting annoyed watching it because, you know, I refuse to fast forward because I feel like I'm going to miss something. I don't miss anything with Andre and Liz. She's pregnant. Congratulations. They're going to tell the father and their fathers first before they tell the family, because there's family issues happening again between Andre and the rest of the family. Andre thinks that the family reported him to ICE. Oh, I don't know if it's ICE or to immigration. I don't believe that either. I don't believe any of that. I do believe maybe there's something funny in his background, and that might be, if there is a real issue happening, that would probably be the issue. I don't think the family did that. Congratulations to them. Get off this show. Producers, why do you keep bringing this couple back? We don't care. We don't care. Andre still has anger management issues. Y'all notice when he was getting so angry when he was trying to fill out the thing? My thing is, Liz, if you want it done a specific way, do it yourself. Do it yourself. My gosh. But why are we being subjected to watching you have this back and forth? Congratulations, though. She just had the baby. Oh, Lord. Okay. All right. Oh, my God. Big Ed, another person that needs to get off our television screens. Why? Look. Why were we subjected to this intimate time? We said this last week. We're going to say it again. Big Ed, this show is 90 Day. This is 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After. This is about relationships that were abroad that are now here or they're together. On Big Ed and Liz are neither. So why are we watching them? I don't care about their toxic relationship. We already know how this is going to end. Oh, y'all weren't expecting that. You weren't expecting that. Maybe. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. It's a toxic relationship. She's insecure. She needs therapy, individual therapy. And Big Ed is you already know, fill in the blank. He's all the things. But why are we watching them wax each other and massage each other? Why? Oh, because you had nothing else. You had nothing else from them. I don't care. Let's talk about the people that we care about, though. Oh, wait. One more couple that we don't care about. Jovi and Yara. So Jovi and Yara are in Prague, where I would love to go. And as you know, last week she was talking about, I want to get my own apartment, Jovi. In a foreign land. So when I leave you, I have somewhere to go. She didn't say that. So they go apartment hunting. But Prague is expensive. Like, if you want to live in the city center, that's usually the city center of anywhere is going to be quite expensive. So she's looking at that apartment though. No, I couldn't live in that. No. No. So they go apartment hunting. But anyone else, who cares about what Jovi and Yara are saying? I don't care. Anyone else notice what the mom said? Because the mom, the mom has been through things with Yara's dad, and now she's like, she was being a little shady with like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with Yara getting her own. And I don't think there's anything wrong with Yara having her own, but you went through all of this process. You have a young child with Jovi. Living in a foreign country is not going to be feasible. You just got your green card. Why are you trying to leave? First of all, I don't think you can leave like that. Not for the first, year or so or something like that. So I don't know how that's going to work. But the mom wants Yara close by. She's like, oh, maybe we can get a 3-bedroom apartment. I'll have my own little, look, she said my own little small room. Girl, I get it. They've been separated for a couple of years, the pandemic, but oh, rhobh said, rhobh, we were just getting off of worrying about Kobe, but you have a good point. You have a good point. At least that's a real situation. They're still together. They're still together, and they have a second baby together. And I watched them on Pillow Talk, and I have to say she's a little bit more likable on Pillow Talk than she was on 90 Day Fiance. But you're right. They should have used them instead of Big Ed and Liz, or Andre and Libby. Care about them? I really don't care about Yara and Jovi. Let's just talk about the couple that we really care about. Kimberly and Usman, whatever, Soulja Boy. Oh wait, before we get to them, because y'all always say I forget about Shida and Bilal. It's not that I don't care about Shida and Bilal. I'm just tired of this same storyline. Oh, I need to get pregnant. I need to get a prenup. I thought this week we were going to find her special friend was going to say, maybe you should stop taking your birth control. But apparently that's next week. This friend is trouble. So she's moved on this week from the baby stuff to, you agreed that you were going to help me open my business. And now here he go. Taking his time with that too. And I think, honestly, this is what producers want to paint Bilal as. Do I think that he could be toxic and narcissistic in his own way? Yeah. But I really feel like him playing like, oh, I'm not going to help you with your business. No, I don't believe that. I honestly don't believe that. I believe that this is just a storyline. They need to have something because they have nothing else. The producers already know that we cannot beat this baby story every single week. So this week is going to be about, your business, your yoga business. And then she goes to look at different yoga studios and things like that. I feel like Bilal's friends they actually had some really good information for her. But I'm tired of Shida too. Because I feel like she's less than smart as well. I want to look, Shida, if you really wanted a child and he really has been doing this to you, you really shouldn't have married him. You should have married someone that wants to have a child now. Because she's 37 years old. It's not impossible, but based off her medical history right now and what the doctor said, it's not going to happen. All right. Oh, Gabrielle says Bilal and Shida, yes, they don't have a story. Exactly, said Dex. Because our favorites, Kimberly and Soulja Boy. Well, just Kimberly, because he's not a favorite of ours. So we've been following this couple. Look. We've been following this couple since last season? Yeah, right? Last season. I was actually surprised that she was coming back because I thought their relationship was over. But I know some people feel like they're just doing this for a storyline. However, I honestly believe that Kimberly, I really feel like the super #1 fan is really in love with Soulja Boy and will even play out this relationship just for him and maybe get a little yammy in between. I don't believe that he loves her. So as you know, last week, Soulja Boy's mom was like, I have a woman for you. Your cousin, right? What's her cousin? Second cousin? Cousin. It happens in cultures, okay? I'm not judging. So before he actually meets this woman, Kimberly decides to propose. She sets it all up. She has rose petals on the ground. She's got sparkly things going, fake candles. And she proposes with one ring that doesn't fit, Luckily, she has a second ring, and that one fits. And of course, Soulja Boy, any way to prolong his stay on reality TV here in America so he can be the #1 Nigerian artist in his head, says yes. But shortly thereafter, he's getting dressed to go meet his possible first wife. So, the big issue for Kimberly is like, she's okay with him marrying another woman. However, she must be the first wife. That's where she draws the line. She must be the first wife. So I don't know what I was expecting, because I was like, she would have to be really god awful ugly. And I already knew the producers were not going to allow whoever this woman was to be ugly. And of course she was not. She was beautiful. We will see her next week. Look, Kimberly. Kimberly at one point calls one of our favorites her son, and is like, this is what's going on. The son is like, what are you doing? But did you guys notice what Kimberly's son said? I forgot his exact words, but he basically said, look what happened with my dad. Do we know what happened with the dad, or is that a story that needs to be told? I need that to be told. What happened with the dad? Obviously, they're not together, but like, what went down? Kimberly look, we love you, Kimberly, so please take this with love. Kimberly is a little woo, 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 woo. Okay. I don't know what she's doing, Kimberly, because I really believe that Kimberly is in love with Soulja Boy. At some moments, I'm like, oh, she's playing along. But then I think to myself, no. Look, no one's that good. No one's that good. Unless you're a real actress, and she's not an actress. Just saying. I need more background on what happened with her son's dad. Like, what happened there? Because the way he said that, I was like, wait a minute. Guys, welcome to Tuesday Takeover. If it's your first time here, this is where we talk about a variety of reality TV news, and pop culture news. If you're part of the replay crew, as always, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. And also, let me know your thoughts and where you're watching from. I always love to know where you guys are watching from as well. Roro says, Roro, you remind me of, she's now known as Money Long, but her real name is Priscilla Renee. So every time I see your picture, that's who I think of. Priscilla Renee, the Money Long. Okay. Kimberly sounds very codependent. Usman gets a bad rap, but at least he showed you who he is. And I feel like him asking for his cousin's number during the preview for next week, I'm like, he is just playing into this whole storyline. Chocolate chunks. All right. Let me take a sip, and then let's get into some other stories. All right. So we're going to move away from reality TV talk and news. Oh, well, no, we'll get into some reality TV news in a second. But I know some of you are here for a specific story. So one of the stories that we've been watching, but not covering, Kanye, we've put him on pause. Definitely. And have you guys noticed or paid attention to some of the headlines that Kanye's problematic behavior, especially anti-Semitic behavior, stems way past this year? Him saying things in meetings behind closed doors, in interviews about Rihanna being edited out. Kyrie Irving. Here we go. Kyrie Irving, basketball player. Okay, thank you. You guys want me to be that guy, but we have to talk about this. So there's been a lot of things happening with Kyrie Irving since he reposted that documentary. And he's lost a lot. Most recently, a major Nike deal. So let me just cover some of the things. So Kyrie has since apologized for reposting that video, that documentary. saying this. Hold on, let me bring up what he said exactly, so I don't misquote what he said. And I ended up going through Kyrie's Instagram, thinking like, I was like, he doesn't seem that bad, you know? All right. Well, he posted this. Oh my goodness, almost 4 days ago. He made a public apology, no photo, nothing, just saying this. While doing research on YHWH, I posted a documentary that contained some false anti-Semitic statements, narratives, and language that were untrue and offensive to the Jewish race or religion. I take full accountability and responsibility for my actions. I am grateful to have a big platform to share knowledge, and I want to move forward by having an open dialogue to learn more and grow more from this. He then goes on to apologize to the Jewish community, right? People have been talking. Look, there have been celebrities that have shown support for Kyrie and saying, don't ruin this man, don't cancel this man. He has apologized. Most recently, LeBron James is receiving backlash for some of the things that he said when asked about the Kyrie Irving situation. Let me just bring up, I have to do so much preparation. So I'm like, let me make sure I bring up all the things that I prepared for today. Okay. So LeBron is getting backlash for not supporting Kyrie more. All right. And for the things that he said in a recent interview. Let me just get this from our friends over at the Jasmine brand. All right. So they report this. So several celebrities have voiced their support for Kyrie Irving amid his controversial actions and subsequent consequences. But LeBron is making it clear that he will never be one of them. LeBron was questioned about Kyrie Irving's perceived support of an anti-Semitic film after the Los Angeles Lakers lost to the Cleveland Cavaliers on Sunday. Sidebar. Is LeBron still playing? I'm asking because I'm that's been in my mind. Is LeBron still actively playing basketball? Damn. I told you. KSPN. Back to this. So LeBron was questioned about Kyrie Irving's perceived support of an anti-Semitic film after the Los Angeles Lakers lost to the Cleveland Cavaliers on Sunday afternoon. The basketball player played along Kyrie Irving for 3 seasons in Cleveland. So in his response, he told the media that hate speech of any kind has no place in this world and that no one can benefit from Irving's actions. All right. So he specifically said that. He says, me personally, I don't condone any hate of any kind to any race, to Jewish communities, to Black communities, to Asian communities. So James expressed his admiration for the Brooklyn Nets player, calling him a great man from a great family, but expressed his hope that he understands his actions. But a lot of people in the comments and on social media have been saying, can we stop kicking Kyrie, and specifically coming at LeBron for not supporting him? Can we allow people to have their own opinion? LeBron doesn't have to support him. He was literally answering a question. However, I saw right before this live an interview that Nick Cannon did. And matter of fact, maybe can I pull that up? I don't know. Yeah, look, it's a lot of things open right now. But what he was saying is that, because remember, Nick Cannon also had his own situation that he had to apologize to the Jewish community, and he even met with some figures in the Jewish community. But what Nick Cannon says, he's like, you know what he retweeted, incorrect, but what we don't want to do is, I can't remember the exact terminology, but basically what he was saying is, let's not destroy Kyrie for making a mistake. Okay? He's apologized. Let's not destroy this Black man specifically because of the history of destroying Black people. So this is what the conversation is currently having, and this is what people are saying, and this is why LeBron is receiving backlash specifically from the Black community, because they feel like you didn't have to say all of that. You can show a little bit more support for Kyrie. Maybe. All right. Okay. What else did I want to cover? And again, guys, a select few of you, thank you, Chocolate Chunks. I couldn't remember the terminology that, thank you. Buck breaking is what Nick Cannon referred to it as. Adrian says, I agree with Nick. Yeah, I have to say, the way that Nick spelled it out for me was like, oh, I get what you're saying. But look, I'm one of those people that I can see many sides to a situation. I can see where LeBron is coming from with what he's saying, but I can also see what Nick is trying to say. And let's not forget, Kyrie has apologized. He at the end of the day, he's already suffering the consequences of his actions. Nicole says, LeBron is no fool, protect your brand. And it's a major, major, major brand. All right. We're going to move on from that. Okay. So, one of the other stories that we were talking about over the weekend was that the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills might be getting a cast shakeup. And I don't know how you guys feel about this. However, anytime a season ends, a new season will begin. That's how it works. But the rumors start about casting. So according to Us Weekly, they're reporting that Crystal Kung Minkoff and Diana Jenkins are on the chopping block. Lisa Rinna is not completely removed from possibly coming back. Already Erica Jane, Kyle, Sutton, and Garcelle are not even part of the conversation of being cut. However, Lisa Rinna, there's not 100% that Lisa Rinna is coming back either. Kathy Hilton, not 100% that she even wants to come back as a friend of. All right? But there's also a rumor. When I first saw this rumor, I was like, I don't know about this. I don't believe it. I still don't necessarily believe it 100%. So they're saying that Lisa Vanderpump and Brandi Glanville are in talks to return for season 13. The last time when we spoke about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills being delayed, and there were a lot of people saying, well, they usually do take time off around the holidays and da-da. No, I truly believe if these reports are true, that they are delaying because they are making some shifts in the cast. They're not going to, and if they don't have someone ready and waiting to replace a Crystal Kung Minkoff or Diana Jenkins, then they have to really figure it out. And it might take months. And then, of course, holidays fall in between. So this delay might be because they're trying to get this cast together. And if they're still on the fence about bringing Lisa Rinna back. But a lot of you in my report were like, why is Lisa still being considered? We have to also keep in mind, just what you see on social media is not exactly what Bravo is just seeing. They are taking social media into account, but they have their own focus groups. They have their own analytics that they judge these housewives by. And if they're connecting with the audience. I don't think Lisa Rinna is connecting with the audience. I know that we have a few people that love some Lisa Rinna. But Deb says, hire Kimora, Denise, Brandi. Well, the last time we reported, Denise also, according to the Pretty Corrupt podcast, the deal had been done. But according to Us Weekly, that name is not even being floated right now. I'm okay with Denise not coming back, though, to be honest with you. I'm okay with it. I just don't feel like she's going to engage. And I've told you about Kimora Lee Simmons. I loved her on reality television, but I love her on that particular type of reality. Her sharing her life when her life right now might allegedly need the money. Google Schmoogle. She was being sued by her ex. And then her Is he still her husband? Or were they even legally married because he was married to someone else when he married her? Her life is a mess. I'm just... And I said, be very mindful of why this conversation of Kimora Lee keeps coming up, because she does want to be on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I like Kimora, though. I just like, Kimora. Okay. All right. So there's a lot of conversation about who might be coming back for the new season. Replay crew, those of you in the live chat, I want to know your opinions on who you think should come back. Like, part of me wants to give... Oh, and sidebar, Dorito, they're saying will be demoted to a friend of, but that was the rumor last season. Can we bring Crystal back as a friend of and test her out in that way? Part of me wants to give Crystal another shot. Can we give her one more shot? Why am I rooting for Crystal? Because I see her potential. Can we give her another shot? I'd much rather give her another shot than Rinna. Honestly. Okay. But since we're talking about that, oh my goodness, where is that? Hold on. Do I have that? I don't think I have that. You saw in the thumbnail that I posted Erica Jane. So Erica Jane was in the comment section, but I want to pull up what she said. Do I have it in front of me? I think I do actually have it here. Hold on. I think I have it here. What she said to Kathy Hilton. Yeah, here it is. Let me send it to myself so I can show it to you guys. I do all this. Tuesday Takeover, it's not an easy show to do because it's a whole thing of stories and recaps and shows that I have to watch and prepare for. So certain things sometimes I forget to bring up. So it's okay. It's a live show. It is what it is. You guys will bear with me, right? Yes. Thank you. Okay. All right. Let me just take this down. So, and this is just a short, brief conversation. So Kathy Hilton responds to, and Kathy, I've been telling you guys, Kathy, get off of social media, please. Just get off of social media. So this person says, it's so disappointing to watch Kyle Richards not stand up to you three women and allow you to come between her and Kathy Hilton. I've never felt so let down by the horrific behavior and to see Kyle doing absolutely nothing about it. Very, very sad. Kathy Hilton, you are loved and wanted to by the fans, and we thank you for speaking up. Okay. Kathy responds and just puts it's sort of like the prayer emoji, but it's also like the yay emoji, and then the little happy face with the hearts around it. All right. So Pretty Mess, aka Erica Jane, Erica Girardi, Erica White. If you know, you know. She responds to Kathy, do not come to my... Do not... Hold on. What's the right voice for her? Do not come to my page. Okay? To criticize Kyle Richards. The season is over. Handle your family problems in person and not on social media. I never get to use that one. I mean, I don't like Erica, but part of me is like, I agree. Like, I've been telling you guys this. I'm like, stop. It's like the passive aggressiveness. I'm just like, just stop. Just stop. Adrian says the Pretty Mess is a hot mess. But I saw this story and I said, oh, I have to mention it. It's a brief story. Let's move on. Because in regards to the Real Housewives, I am so excited for Real Housewives Ultimate Girl Trip Season 3 because I feel like based off the trailer, it's going to be so good. Oh my gosh, Deb, you are so right. You are so right. This is exactly. This is perfect. This is perfect. Hilarious. I didn't think about that, but you're right. You're right. So Ultimate Girls Trip Season 3. Done. It's already done. It was done in Thailand. You know, one person on the cast, I'm like, why are you there? But anyways, but the preview for it looks so good. Looks so good. Now, there's speculation, okay, of the new cast. Let's get into who might be a part of Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip Season 3. I'm not Season 3, Season 4. Sorry. You already know who's on Season 3. All right. Let me bring up some receipts, okay? Let me bring up some receipts, all right? Shout out to our friends over at Real Housewives of New Jersey Obsessed, okay? So they reposted and shout out to our friends over at Bravo and Cocktails, right? So the cast that they're possibly thinking of for Season 4 of Ultimate Girls Trip. So they say, spill it to bravoandcocktails.com. I work for the production of Ultimate Girls Trip, and the 4th season has been cast and will film this coming January in Hong Kong. Not Hong Kong, okay? The theme is dynamic duos, all right? From Orange County, they're thinking Gina and Emily. I kind of like Gina and Emily for this Ultimate Girls Trip because they're fun and funny together. For New Jersey, they're thinking Dolores and Margaret. I think they're fun and I think they could have a good time, but I'm just not. I mean, who else would you bring? I mean, Teresa and Melissa already did it and they're not getting along now. So to me, that makes sense. Beverly Hills, Garcelle and Sutton. And I feel like Garcelle is going to be producing. So I feel like that's going to be her getting along with everybody and giving us really great shady commentary. But this has also caused conversation. If they're filming this in January, allegedly, when is the new season of Beverly Hills going to start? And is this part of the reason why they decided to push back the new season? All right. And then from Potomac, Robin and Ashley. I mean, they're friendly. They're friends. I just don't know is that a dynamic duo? Is that a dynamic duo? I don't know how I feel about this cast. You guys in the live chat will let me know how you feel about this cast. However, I'm not that excited. All right. But they posted this as well, Bravo and Cocktails. So the person asked the question, filming in January, does that mean Garcelle and Sutton won't be back for season 13? Or will the pause be longer? All right. So they respond, if this is true, I assume they want them on girls trip and they filmed before. It was an email, not a source. So let's see what parts are true. Okay. I'm not excited about this cast. I mean, I like Sutton and Garcelle because they really are a dynamic duo as friends. But doesn't mean it won't be a good show. Oh, yeah. Someone says Luann and Sonia. That would have been amazing. But they already have their own little show that's about to happen. But that would have been perfect. Can you imagine? Look. We shall see. You know, sometimes, especially with Ultimate Girls Trip, things shift because of schedules and things like that. These are early rumors about Ultimate Girls Trip. Look, they don't have a lot of housewives that are that interesting, that are still a part of the franchise or still has a good relationship with Bravo. So it would be, I think they're going to be finding it hard for season 5 and season 6 and season 7. Robin says Ashley and Robin, a dynamic duo of doom. Lord. Oh, wait, did the ratings come out? You know, we also do the ratings for our Tuesday takeover. Let me just check the ratings. Let me see if the ratings came out for Potomac and shout out to our friends over at TV Deets. They are usually the ones that we go to for that. So let me see. Yes, the ratings are out. Damn. All right, let me look. Let me share my screen. Everyone's like, what happened? Let me share my screen. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me move myself out of the way. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So, family karma. Look, realistically, we always say that we want shows like Family Karma, but we don't show up for them. This is a solid rating for Family Karma. I thought it was a great episode. If you missed our recap of Family Karma, be sure to check out yesterday's recap with Married to Medicine. So Family Karma's ratings for their premiere episode was a 0.09 demo, 18 to 49, with 374,000 viewers. All right. Oh, Lord. I was hoping a little bit higher for them, but it is what it is. Oh, damn. Look, I'm sorry. But this might be because of them putting Married to Medicine on a little bit later. Oh, my God. This is a season low for Married to Medicine. Hold on. Married to Medicine's rating for their final part of their reunion was a 0.112 demo with 478,000 viewers. Remember, that night they pushed Married to Medicine back so that we could have the premiere of Family Karma. And I think that's what really affected the ratings for this. Oh, damn, not a season low for your reunion. It's okay. It's all right. Oh, but it doesn't get any better. Damn. Potomac, this is their season low, but not a bad showing. 774,000 viewers this week. And they were having a steady climb. What do you think happened? Why are people checking out of Potomac? But a lot of you, during my recaps with Layla Lynn and Grace Report, they were saying that they're not enjoying the season so far because of the polarizing things that are happening on the show. Is that why you guys are checking out? And then the preview for next week, people are giving Candace a lot of backlash for subsequently outing Michael Darby with a rumor. Look. Damn, I didn't expect these ratings though, y'all. Oh, it is what it is. Shout out to our friends over at TV Deets for the information. Oh my goodness. Let me drop the call-in link for our members first. All right. If you are a member of the channel, head on over to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel on the community tab. And if you would like to become a member, head on over to teamkempire.com/join. This is your opportunity to weigh in on some of the shows that we talked about, hot topics that we talked about. Again, replay crew, share your thoughts as well. All right, Royal Court members, let me do this first. Okay. All right, shout out to everyone watching on Facebook. I see you guys. And on Twitch and Twitter, we see you. All right, let me do this. Okay. And if you're in the live chat, I'll post the call link. We have almost 1,000 people here. Let's get to 350 likes. I'll be kind with you guys today. Not kind, I'll be generous. That's what I should say. Generous. All right. All right, Royal Court members, I've posted the link. Team Kempire members, I'll be posting the link in a second. Okay. Here's the thing. Let me switch. Oh, I forgot to talk about Rihanna. We'll talk about Rihanna in a second. No, let me talk about Rihanna now. First of all, Rihanna. So as you know, Rihanna, number 2 song in the country. But Rihanna was facing some backlash for including Johnny Depp in her Savage Fenty runway show because they said, you know, Johnny Depp is an abuser. And then I see some of you say, well, he was cleared in the lawsuit. Sidebar, he was not cleared in the lawsuit. If anything, both of them were very toxic people, and whatever her name is, was she lied. She lied. But it didn't take away from what he did too. So Rihanna was receiving some backlash because of that. Okay, fast forward past that. Rihanna, in the interview on the red carpet for the Savage Fenty runway show, says that new music, there is new music, but just because she's doing the Super Bowl, she said the Super Bowl is one thing, new music is another. Look what she said.
And last question, new music, obviously, you wouldn't have done the Super Bowl without it coming?
No, that's not true. That's not true.
But we can.
Super Bowl is one thing, new music is another thing. Do you hear that, fans? Because I knew the second that I announced this, I said, oh my God, they're gonna think my album is coming. I need to get to work. But I do have new music coming out, but we'll see. Unrelated. But a special project.
Looking forward to it. Thank you.
It's okay, Rihanna. I love you. I'm looking forward to Rihanna doing all the things for this Super Bowl. But I had a feeling that if anything, we would get new music, but not the album. And we did get new music. We got Lift Me Up. Ooh. So no new music from Rihanna. No new music. At least not a new album. But did you guys notice that she said, oh, I know people are going to think that this is new music. I got to get back in the studio. Girl, the album is not done. I mean, artists record all the songs. But to understand that the album is... Where are we with the album, Rihanna? Where are we with the album? What do you mean you got to get back in the studio? I'm excited for her Super Bowl show. I mean, the Super Bowl. No, the Super Bowl show. The halftime show. There we go. Anyways, guys, let's get to some callers. Hold on, let me drop the call-in link for our Team Kempire members as well. Let me switch this out. And I do have an announcement. Let me just remind people of something. Whose name is on the moniker here? Kempire. So, as a disclaimer, again, no profanity when you call in, no derogatory comments, and it's what I deem derogatory. I know some people will debate, that's not this, that's not that. This is my platform. Because at the end of the day, if this platform is taken down because of something that you said, that is my livelihood. So I deem, if I'm going to take callers, who I'm going to take on this platform, and what you're allowed to say on this platform. Going forward, there is a zero tolerance policy. If I don't like what you've said, you will no longer be allowed to call in. Period. You don't like it? You know what you can do. You can go create your own YouTube channel. I encourage it. But what we won't be doing is risking what I've built because of what you want to say on my platform. Okay, let's get some callers. All right, if you are a Team Kempire member or a Royal Court member, I've already posted the call-in link on the community tab. Those of you that are in the live chat, I'm going to drop the call-in link for you guys. Don't forget to like the video, guys. We already have almost 1,000 people watching on YouTube alone. We have quite a few people watching on Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. If you would like the call-in link, I'm going to post it on those platforms right now. Okay. All right. Okay. Where is my... Oh, there we go. Hold on. Facebook, I'm going to drop it here. There we go. All right, and let me, I forgot I had some super chats that I did not read. Hold on, sorry, y'all. I saved them. Don't worry. Don't worry. May May, thank you so much for always supporting the channel, and thank you for the super chat. May May says, Usman low key called her ugly, and she goes and proposes. No, sir. Oh, Kimberly. I really love Kimberly, though. I really do, but you're right. Randa, thank you so much for the super chat. Randa says, do we actually know what the documentary is about? Well, I mean, if you Google Schmoogle, there is more information on some of the things that are said in that. She's referring to the documentary that Kyrie Irving reposted. Yeah, look, Google Schmoogle. It will give you more details. I mean, unless you already know and you're just saying for do people know? Josie and Lauren, look at y'all. Are you? I don't want to assume. Are you guys a couple? Okay. We love you in Atlanta, Kempire. Thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you supporting the channel. Thank you. That's a gorgeous picture. Y'all are beautiful. Carla, thank you so much for the super chat. Carla says, oh, wait, no, super sticker. Thank you so much, Carla, for the super sticker. We appreciate you supporting the channel as well. Again, thank you to everyone that sends in super chats, PayPals, Cash Apps, Venmos, and those that request me on Cameo. Don't forget, guys, we are on Cameo. Request me for your holiday greeting, your just a message from me at Cameo, at TheKempire on Cameo. All right? And as always, our proud sponsor here, get your coldest water bottle. Use the discount code KEMP10 for 10% off of your order. But they don't just have water bottles, guys. They have all the things, including sheets and pillows and things for your pets. Head on over to coldest.com, but don't forget to use the discount code KEMP10 for 10% off of your order. And shout out to everyone that's gotten their coldest water bottle. All right. All right. Julie, thank you so much for the super chat. Julie says, how could I forget Tuesday Takeover? It's okay. You were busy voting, I'm sure. All right. Let's get to some callers so I can get up out of here. All right. We're going to take a couple of callers, and then I will see you guys in the next video. Our next live recap will be the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City on Thursday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern. Along with, we'll be talking about Below Deck Adventure or maybe something else. I'll get back to you guys, but stay tuned for that on Thursday, all right? But of course, I'm always posting things on TikTok, right? TikTok, and on Twitch and Twitter, and on, of course, Instagram. All right. Let's get to some callers. Hold on. Let me just save this. All right. There we go. Janelle, I'm going to bring you up. What's going on, Janelle?
Hey, bonjour.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm gonna keep it quick because I gotta go to therapy because mental health. We gotta take care of it.
Amen.
My thing is this. I'm gonna talk about Kyrie. Child, I'm not gonna listen to somebody who thinks the Earth is flat. Okay?
Is he one of those people?
Yes. Why would I listen to anybody who thinks the Earth is flat? I'm like, yo, we didn't send people into space in a rocket, in a shuttle, and for you to say that the Earth is flat? Are you kidding me? No, we're not doing that today. No.
See, this is why I rely on you guys. This is why I love when you guys call in, because then you add this element of like, I didn't know he was one of those people. I thought it was just B.O.B.
Now, I'm not, listen.
B.O.B. and Sherry Shepherd.
Hello. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna get into his stance about vaccination, all that stuff. That's his business. That's his life. That's his body. I ain't gonna try to get into it. I got my own opinions about it. Boom, boom, pow. AKA, I got double boosted. So I'm gonna be out here in these streets. Okay, I'm double boosted, quadruple that. What's that thing called? I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, and also LeBron needs to protect his coin. Okay, and also, and just to end it all, I am not for any anti-Black or anti-Semitic rhetoric. I'm going to keep that same energy for both. I know people are concentrating on the anti-Semitic, and it's terrible. But we got to also remember, and I want to make sure I'm very clear. I do not think Kyrie is anti-Black. I know how those two statements can be misconstrued.
Yeah.
I don't think he is that. I'm relaying that back to what Kanye has said like in the past.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure I'm very clear on that. I just think is that both forms of rhetoric, whoever is doing it, it is wrong.
Yeah.
And it should stop. And we should keep the same energy for both. I don't think Kyrie has changed his opinions. I think his wallet got hit really hard. And if anyone has seen those NBA paychecks, you be crying and apologizing too.
Because he was also suspended too from playing. Look at me.
For a minimum, not maximum, minimum of 5 games, which gives the owner, Joe Tsai of the Brooklyn Nets, he has now the privilege to extend that if he feels that Kyrie has not learned his lesson. And remember, Joe Tsai is not a big fan of Kyrie over the antics he pulled last season.
What did he do last season? Come on. You know I don't keep up with the sports.
Okay, so last season, I'm a huge basketball fan. Like my dad played in college. My brother played in high school. Like I love basketball. So last season, now the NBA left it up to the state that the teams are in when it came to COVID protocols. So like you know how in New York State, in order to enter certain buildings and whatnot, you have to have proof of vaccination. So because he plays for the Brooklyn Nets. And also, you know how all the employers were requiring proof of vaccination. Like my employer was requiring proof of vaccination in order to enter the building. The Brooklyn Nets organization was doing the same, going according to New York State law. So because of that, Kyrie was refusing to get vaccinated. That's why I don't want to state my opinion on it, because I know everyone has like different opinions on vaccinations, and I'm not trying to start any mess. Because, you know, social media is already messy. But he refused to get vaccinated.
I think I did see an article on that.
And when he refused to get vaccinated, he ended up missing the first half of the season. And the Brooklyn Nets were projected to be in the Eastern Conference Finals that season. That's a big deal for people to project that you're going to go that far. Out of 20, what I forget. Oh God, 29 teams in the East Coast. Yeah, 29. And maybe correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. There's always somebody who's ready to correct you.
Always.
But you know, to be considered that you're the top contender, and that you're number 2 player, because the top player is Kevin Durant, and he's a whole mess too. But for different reasons. And then you have Kyrie Irving, who's number 2, and he's like, well, I ain't getting vaccinated, and the team's like, well, we have to go according to New York State law. Now, if he played for the Oklahoma City Thunder or he played for the Miami Heat, it'd be a different story, because those states were not implementing proof of vaccination in order to work at certain places. But in New York State, they were. And because of that, it threw the whole team for a ride. And then then Kevin was doing some mess. And then Ben Simmons, he got traded from the Sixers to the Nets. And he was supposed to play, but then he said that he injured. He a mess too. He almost got his behind traded. So it's just like the whole Nets organization kind of just like fell apart last year. I mean, they got knocked out of the Eastern Conference. They got knocked out of the playoffs in the first round. People who get knocked out of the playoffs in the first round, that's not a good look if you're supposed to be like in the top 3 of the top 8 goes to the playoffs. If you're in the top 3, that means you're gonna be lasting for a while. They got knocked out first round. People were like, what the hell happened?
Did you see my face? Thanks, Janelle.
You're welcome.
I asked the question, though. I did ask the question. Now I'm like, okay. All right,
yeah,
Janelle.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like Kyrie, he's always had crazy ass. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to curse. He's always has crazy. I apologize. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
He's always had crazy politics, and that's why I personally don't pay him no mind. And you knew the temperature in the room when you made that tweet. It is not like one of your people made that tweet. You had to give the approval to say this is not Real Housewives. Like, oh, my PR manager made the tweet. Boy, bye. Your phone is always in your hand. You knew exactly what you were tweeting. You knew. Hence why when you had the press conference after the game and the reporters were asking you about it, you refused to answer their questions about it. So you knew what you were doing. You just didn't think the NBA, where the NBA commissioner is a Jewish man, You didn't think they were going to have that smoke for you. You didn't think they were going to come for you. But when you mess on people's bottom dollar, they going to come for you hard. And the NBA, they're like, nah, you can't be coming up here saying this, tweeting this, all this jazz. You have a platform, and we're going to hold you accountable. I will give the NBA that, because there's been a few times where they be doing stuff with these owners and the racist stuff that some of these owners be saying. They don't want to keep people accountable, but I will give them that. They are doing better, not the best, but they are doing better about keeping the owners, the staff, and the players accountable for the things that they do. It's not easy, and it's not always 100%, but I will give them that they're trying to make better steps in the future. That's all I gotta say.
All right, Janelle. Thank you so much for calling in.
You're welcome. Now I'm late for therapy, so let me go talk to my therapist.
Have a good therapy session. Oh, wow. This turned into KSPN for a real quick second. Oh. About to be that guy at the family barbecue. You know what? Don't encourage me. Every once in a while, pop culture intersects with sports, and we have to talk about it. Janelle was just weighing in on the story about LeBron James for feeling backlash from the community and people on social media for the things that he said during a press conference in regards to Kyrie Irving. Okay? Wow. Roro says, Kemp, you okay? Are you still with us? I know that was a lot of info. You saw me for a second. I was just like, Eastern Conference. I mean, I know what that is. All right, guys, if you haven't already, be sure to like the video. It's an easy and free way of supporting not just my channel, but other channels that talk about similar topics. This is our Tuesday Takeover, where we cover 90 Day Fiance, all the things, reality TV news, and pop culture news. All right, so replay crew, as always, I want to know your thoughts in the comment section. Let's get through these next couple of callers, and we're going to wrap it up. All right, Gabriella, I'm going to bring you up next. Hold on.
Hello.
Bonjour,
Hello,
bonjour.
Hello, mods. Hello, everybody. Happy birthday late to Carrie. Sorry, I don't forget that. But first, Rihanna she's a Sagittarius. She don't need to tell.
Rihanna?
Rihanna is Sagittarius.
No, she's not. She's a Pisces.
She's Pisces. No, she's Sagittarius.
No, I don't know a lot of celebrities' birthdays, but Rihanna is a Pisces.
Okay. But one thing, I know she has Sagittarius on her chart.
Probably.
For sure. Yes.
Yeah, probably.
She don't like when people say make a music and make an album. She don't like you. You don't like when people say that to you. So it's the same. And she had a baby Taurus. She need to take care of him. Remember the full moon tonight? Don't manifesting people. Never manifesting during an eclipse.
Yes.
Just tonight, don't manifesting. And second, where is Sherry during the reunion of Beverly Hills? We don't see any Sherry.
Oh, Cherie from Beverly Hills? No, yeah, she was. I guess she wasn't invited.
Anybody speak about that? Just one thing. And for Kyrie, I just say one thing. Allegedly, I said allegedly, Shaquille O'Neal said also he thinks the Earth is flat.
Oh, Shaquille O'Neal said the Earth is flat too?
Allegedly. You have a video on YouTube. You can find it, but I prefer to say allegedly. No lawsuit. No lawsuit, please. No lawsuit. But Kyrie, I'm sorry. I'm not surprised with this thing with him. He's used to. He's not very, he's very yoo-hoo, like that.
Okay.
And second thing, I want to think. I love to see Luan and Sonia on Real Girl Ultimate Trip. I want to see that.
Okay.
But not Kyle and Teddy. Just that. But Rihanna, she don't need to make music. She had money with the beauty.
Oh, yeah. She's making a lot of money in everything else. All right, Gabriella. Thank you so much for calling in.
Bisous.
Bye-bye. All right. Let me say thank you. We got a couple of super chats that I didn't get to. Let me just say thank you. Hold on. Mocha, thank you for the super chat. Mocha says, I know I'm old, but you never call me beautiful. Come on. See, I know. That's why I never say it to anyone, because then everyone's going to be like, oh, you don't say that about me when you see my picture. You are beautiful, Mocha, and lethal when you call it too. She's like, at me. I'm like, wait a second. But no, Mocha, you are beautiful. Okay, thank you for the super chat. See, now I gotta see. I can't say it. I can't say it anymore to anyone's thing. Certain people's pictures, and I'm sure you all are beautiful in your own way, but certain people's pictures, you can really see their face clearly on my screen. So I'm like, oh, wait a second. And some of you I can't see. All right. Satra, thank you so much for the super chat. Satra says, anyone shutting down Amazon for making money off the doc? Is it on Amazon? Satra, get back to us. Is that documentary on Amazon Prime? Danielle, thank you so much for the thank you for the super chat. Danielle says, right hand raised. I, Danielle, promise to abide by Kempire's rules. You normally do. I'm just, look, I'm making, here's the thing. My statement about people calling in was not just about one particular person. As you know, if you've been here part of the channel for a long time, we've had a couple of people I've had to correct that have called in. But I've given people leeway and opportunities to write it over and then come back in. I've decided that there is zero tolerance going forward, because all it takes is one person to do something on my platform, and then my platform's gone. And then what? Can I come to your house? Anyways, thank you guys for the super chats. Let me bring up Tyler. Tyler, hold on one second. What's going on, Tyler? Uh-oh. I can't hear you. Tyler. I can't hear you. Tyler, do me a favor. Drop out and then call back in, and maybe that will work. I'll vamp until then. I don't know what happened. All right. Did I cover everything that I wanted to cover? Guys, don't forget to watch Family Karma. Look, don't forget to watch Family Karma. The ratings this week, although not terrible, I just want to see it do better. And I can't remember the history of Family Karma's like ratings, but, and I know they've never been tremendously high, but I feel like you all would have enjoyed that episode. Especially, we got a whole Indian wedding, multiple events, the entire episode. Just saying. Julian says, Kevin, you're always welcome at my house. Yeah, I knew you guys would say this. Thank you, though. I do appreciate that. All right. Let me say thank you. Thank you, Randa, for another super chat. Randa says, that's what I meant when I asked the question about the doc before. Not the biggest Kyrie fan, but this issue is very nuanced. Okay. And you know, we welcome a nuanced conversation here. We also understand that nothing's necessarily completely black and white. So he's issued an apology. I feel like LeBron can have his opinion. He was asked the question. It's like he offered the question, but, you know, offered the answer, I should say. But he was asked the question, and that's where he stands. Okay? All right. Let me see if I can try Tyler again. Hold on. Tyler, you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes. I'm sorry. I was having connection issues.
That's okay.
So, two things I want to touch on. I'm on the fence about the Kyrie thing, but I'm also like, I just feel like when people, not that he has, when people make anti-black statements, when they make anti-gay statements and things like that, stop their money as well. When they're hateful altogether, stop their money as well, or whatever they have going on. You know, don't just be one side. I can't be mad at one community for coming together and saying, hey, we're not having this, but I wish that it was like that across the board. As far as Rihanna, see, I'm a Sag. Rihanna is not a Sag, by the way. But as far as Rihanna goes, I want Rihanna's. There's just a certain type of energy that Rihanna gives, maybe because she's a Pisces. That's how they, you know, that when they're creative, it's amazing. I don't want Rihanna's new music until she's ready to give it, because I feel like it won't deliver. She has to be in that mode. One last thing. Are you seeing the backlash that Robin is receiving all over Twitter about they're making threads about colorism and her aggression and things like that against the Housewives of Potomac?
Oh, but what are they saying? Uh-oh, did I lose you, Tyler? I lost Tyler. Tyler, are you there? Tyler, can you hear me? Oh, damn. I'll have to go Google Schmoogle. Tyler, I appreciate you calling in, though. We'll get back to that. Look, we're wrapping this up, but I did want to, wait, let me end this. I got to end this live with this story, though. Let me end this live with this story because this story will lighten the mood. We cover a variety of topics, but this will lighten the mood. Let me just bring this up. Hold on one second, y'all. Because Cynthia! Let me switch this out. Oh my gosh. Cynthia. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. Let me go here. Oh my Lord. This is a whole mess. So Cynthia Bailey. This will be our final story for our Tuesday takeover because this will lighten the mood. You know, it's an election day. Go vote. There's a lot of things going on in the world, in this country. Let's lighten the mood. Let's lighten the mood for right now. Maybe that was the universe saying, yeah, let's move on from the serious conversation. Cynthia posted this on social media, okay? And Cynthia said this when she captioned it. So one of my biggest and most supportive fans slid in my DMs to ask me for my permission to draw me. Of course, I was excited and I said yes right away. I was so honored. Okay, not exactly what I expected, but I absolutely love this drawing of me. It is the love and thought that counts. I respect the art. Okay. Please give everything RHOA some love. She didn't think I was gonna like it. Thank you, Queen. Love you. Hashtag art, hashtag fan art, hashtag Art Basel. Why Art Basel? Isn't that Miami? Oh, Cynthia. We love you, Cynthia. Look, art is in the eye of the beholder. But I said, you know, let's end this live on a lighter note. Cynthia is always such a sweetheart. And like I said to you before, when she saw all the fans at BravoCon, I felt like that was the best part of her, like everything that she's been going through. Cynthia, thank you for making us just kiki all the time. Okay? Lord, I can't. All right. Cynthia, why did she have to write all of that, though? Could she just said, thank you? It's all right. It's all right. Everyone, thank you all for being here. Thank you for respecting the platform. Thank you for laughing and kikiing with us. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to make that appointment that you needed to make. Don't forget to go vote. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to rate and review our podcast, Kempire Radio. Don't forget to get your merchandise, cite your sources at houseofkempire.com. The discount code Kempire10 for this week only will give you 10% off at houseofkempire.com. More information is available in the description of this video. Everyone, have a great rest of your Tuesday, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you all for being here. I will see you guys later. Thank you to our Team Kempire Royal Court members, and thank you to our mods, guys. Don't forget to say thank you to the mods. Let's get to 500 likes. We have almost 900 people on YouTube alone. So like the video if you haven't already. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
Say, feel that bass. We gon' shake up this place. Say, pick up that pace. Yeah, we got no time to waste. Everybody say, feel that bass. Yeah, we gon' shake up this place. Pick up that pace. Yeah, we got no time to waste. Say, dreams to chase. Yeah, we ain't losing this race. Say, we got faith. We know what it's gonna take. Ain't nobody gotta do for me what I do when I do it. so beautifully. All I gotta stay is true to me. Yeah, stay winning is a mood to me. Hey, ain't nobody gotta do for me. Yep, what I do when I do it so beautifully. All I gotta stay is true to me. Say what? Stay winning is a mood to me. Hey, hey, I said. Stay winning is a mood to me. Hey, hey, I said feel that bass.